Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Hafizul Adib bin Amir and I will be presenting my final year project titled A Water Pollution Alarm System. My supervisor for this project is Dr. ROZINA binti ABDUL. The contents that will be presented in this video are introduction, problem statement, objectives, literature review, methodology and expected results. Introduction about this project. This project is to detect and issue warnings to the authorities immediately to prevent water treatment plant to be polluted. This alarm system, with the assistance of sensors, will immediately alert or shut down the treatment plant and close the incoming water supply from incoming rivers when water pollution occurs. This is a current issue faced by Selangor and has caused dissatisfaction to the residents who are affected by these frequent issues. The main hardware that will be used are Arduino Uno pH sensor and temperature sensor. The pH and the temperature sensor will be characterized for water quality monitoring. If the value of both pH and temperature are concerning, an alert about warning notice will be notified. Problem statement. There are several times in the year 2020 that water have been cut out because of pollution. This problem occurs mainly because of no proper management for the water treatment plant installed. The water will be cut only when the water treatment plant have been polluted. This is probably because the water treatment plant was checked manually without using any monitoring system. Although the manual checking was done regularly, it will still be too late when the water has been contaminated. So, to solve this problem, a water pollution alarm system should be created. There are three objectives of this project. First, to characterize the pH and temperature sensor under different pH solution and temperature value respectively. Second is to determine the substance that could affect the quality of water. Third is to design an alarm system using an Arduino microcontroller, pH sensor and temperature sensor that could detect the quality of water treatment plant. Literature review. First, river water is a special resource in Malaysia since it is needed to fill up to 98% of the water requirements of the country. Rubber industry has grown rapidly in the past years. However, such rapid industrial growth have increased the amount of water contamination in Malaysia. Several other factors that are influencing the water treatment management in Malaysia was operation, maintenance, human resource management, financial status, work order control, level of services, and user satisfaction factors. Next are the literature review on the water treatment plant. According to a certain study, the Selangor River Water Quality Assessment from 9 stations along the mainstream concludes that the water was extremely polluted due to high concentration of microorganisms. Another study on one of the main sources of water in Selangor, which is Langat River, has also been conducted. Several parameters that have been analyzed are temperature, pH, and dissolved oxygen. Based on the water quality index, the Langat River was classified in class 3 according to the results of this research. It is also evident that the ecology of the Langat River is under threat from the effluent discharge, especially domestic sewage. Next, the technology used. To ensure good water quality and also to protect the environment, an effective wastewater management must be enforced through the construction of the new and efficient water treatment plant. Study shows that with an appropriate calibration, a reliable monitoring system for the water quality monitoring system could be established. Water quality index could also be measured to identify or observe the quality of water, and it has been used in many countries. is meant to be read by the manager easily. It consists of a numeric expression to evaluate the quality of water. A study on the effect of changes in pH have also been conducted in Lough Lake, near Sudbury, Ontario. The result shows that it does not necessarily mean that clearer water are more prone to acidification. Methodology. These are several hardware used in the system. First, Arduino Uno. Arduino Uno will act as the microcontroller for this project system. Arduino is an open source electronics platform based on easy to use hardware and software. Second is the pH sensor. The pH sensor helps to measure the acidity or alkalinity of the water with a value between 0 to 14. When the pH value dips below 7, the water starts to become more acidic. Last hardware used was the temperature sensor. The name of the temperature sensor was DS18B20. It supplies 9-bit to 12-bit readings of temperature. Besides this hardware, Blink app will also be used for displaying the value of pH and temperature, as well as for an alert system. Next are the sensor's parameters. pH sensor uses around 4.8 to 5.2 volt, while the temperature sensor uses 3 to 5.5 volt. For the operating current, pH sensor uses around 5 to 10 milliampere, while the temperature sensor only uses 1 milliampere. The pH sensor are able to read the pH value from 0 to 14, and the temperature sensor are able to detect the temperature from negative 55 degrees Celsius to 125 degrees Celsius. System flowchart. First, the system will be started in the water treatment plant, and both the temperature and pH sensor will be characterized. And then the value from the sensor will travel to Arduino Uno to run a certain coding. And then the value of the pH and temperature will be displayed in the Blink app. A warning alert will also be notified depending on the value of pH and temperature. Expected result. The expected result for this project are that the system are able to monitor the quality of water treatment plant by using the pH and temperature sensor, and also send an alert through Blink app if the value of pH and temperature are concerning. Next, preliminary results. The results have been achieved by using several hardware. The circuit shows the setup for the Arduino board, pH sensor, and pH meter board. The pH sensor are connected to the pH meter board through the BNC connector. The red, black, and green wire from the pH meter board are connected to the 5V, ground, and A0 pin respectively on the Arduino board. The box shows parts of the coding used to run the preliminary results. The first 4 loops are to record 10 sample value for the pH readings. The next 4 loops are to arrange the sample in ascending order, and the average value from the 6 center value of the sample are calculated. The average value are then converted from analog to millivolt, and then from millivolt to pH value. The results are then shown in the serial monitor, and if the value of the pH are concerning, a warning alert will also be displayed. The table shows the final year project schedule. The green colored are the planning time, while the blue colored are the actual time when the task was conducted. Although some tasks are done not according to the plan, all of the activities are able to be completed. That's all from me. Any questions regarding my project? You can contact me through my email or contact number as stated in the slides. Thank you.